Hey guys, it's Arlette, blogger and joy strategist at chasing-joy.com. Back with another baby making update on my journey to becoming a single mom by choice, so I can have my own little bundle of joy. So today's video is, as promised, what my plans are for frozen embryo transfer number 2. So this will be my second embryo transfer, my third transfer altogether from my very first and hopefully last IVF cycle. For those who are new to the channel, I am 2+ years into trying to conceive, and this is a solo project because I am now 37 and single, and I don't want to miss my window for motherhood while I wait on my, I call him my Mr. Joy Chaser, since I write the blog Chasing Joy. I call my future Mr. Right Mr. Joy Chaser. So, what is the plan? So, with frozen embryo transfers, they're a lot simpler excuse me, than a full IVF cycle. So I've already started with the estrogen, estradiol, I believe is the brand or the name of it. And I'm doing 2 pills per day, and I keep forgetting what the prescription is. I feel like it's like 2 milligrams or 5 milligrams, but anyways, really teeny blue pill, twice a day, in the morning and at night. And I already started that because today is cycle day 11. If you saw in the previous video, my day 3 test came back fine, no cysts. All my hormones and everything were in the normal range, except for my thyroid, which I don't remember if I mentioned that before. My thyroid numbers were off again. They keep having to play with them. So the plan, I've already started the estrogen. I will do that and continue with that. Typically it's for 2 weeks, but I'm doing it for 3 weeks because I wanted to have my embryo transfer on a Thursday, and that pushed me into the next week on the schedule because I wanted a Thursday, and that was fine with me. Oh, sorry for wobbling the camera. So estrogen twice a day, and then I'll go in, they'll do a lining check. If the lining looks good, if the estrogen has done its job and made the lining nice and thick, this is the uterine lining for those who don't know, then I will begin the progesterone. So this is the first big difference from previous cycles. So the ERA results indicated that I needed 12 additional hours of progesterone. So normally I've done my injections in the evening. So I will be doing them starting in the morning. So I'm going to start my progesterone on the same day that I would have previously, but I'll be starting in the morning instead of the night. So that's where I'll get the extra 12 hours. Okay. So that's different. This cycle, I'll be using the ethyl oleate instead of the progesterone in, I believe it was peanut oil. I will not be doing that because after my after my first frozen embryo transfer, I got hives, and they were mostly around the injection site, even though they did spread to other places in my body, and that was awful. So not doing progesterone in oil, I'm doing the progesterone in ethyl oleate, so that's a chemical as opposed to the oil. So that doesn't sound very good, but it sounds better than hives, because I did not have issue with hives when I did the mock transfer that I needed to do for the ERA. So I'll be doing progesterone and ethyl oleate, and I'm doing 2 cc's of that instead of 1. So that's double what I've did for the previous transfer, because I had just the instinct to ask them to run my numbers, and my progesterone numbers were on the low side, even with the injection. So for the mock transfer, we bumped it up to 2, and those made the progesterone numbers within the range that they like. So that's also something that's different this cycle. So those are the main things. Other things that I'm doing, I decided I was going to do the baby aspirin, or the low dose aspirin. I was kind of on the fence, and the doctor really didn't have an opinion. He kind of left it up to me, but he did say whatever I decided to do, he would want me to do that from now on. So I think from now on, I'm going to do the baby aspirin. I asked my nurse's opinion, and she kind of said what the doctor said, like it's not really, they feel like it's not proven enough that it helps. But it is a very, very mild blood thinner. So that could help with implantation. Plus, it's known that baby aspirin has benefits for like your heart. So, it definitely can't hurt, and there's a slight chance that it could help with the with implantation. And it's a chance it could help be like heart positive. So, doing the baby aspirin this time. What else am I doing? Those are the main things. So you guys saw the last video. I was on the fence about the acupuncture, and I have to be honest, I'm still slightly on the fence. But I think I'm going to just not do it. I think I'm going to save my money and my time and listen to kind of what my cousin said, where if I was feeling stressed about going, that it kind of defeats the purpose. So I'm not going to go. But the reason I say I'm still on the fence is because I was Googling, which if you've been trying to conceive for a while, you're probably like me and do way too much Googling. But I was Googling people who had a successful third embryo transfer, like that they were successful on the third try. And people, again, were in different message boards online talking about, acupuncture. So I'm still a little nervous to not do it, but I'm going to skip it this go around. Hopefully the last go round. Other things that I'm doing. So I think I am going to do the pineapple core, which is supposed to help with implantation. And I think I'm going to try Brazil nuts. That's another thing I believe is supposed to help with implantation. I don't like nuts, but I know they're good for you. They're like a good healthy source of fat. And I've been doing this weight loss challenge, which is using like the 21-day fix from Beachbody, and some of those meal plans require nuts, or they don't require, they suggest nuts, and I always skip them because I don't like them. So, but I think it's for fertility purposes. They recommend, and when I say they, I mean the internets recommends like 3 a day. So I think I could like choke down 3 nuts a day. So, but I have to find them because apparently Brazil nuts aren't like popular. So I did not see them in the supermarket that I just left. So I think I saw a sign for them in Whole Foods the last time I was there, but they were none on the shelf. So I guess they're sold out. So I will try there again. So I'm gonna do the pineapple core and the Brazil nuts. I am not doing the palm juice because I do not like the palm juice. But more importantly, the last time that I did the palm juice, it made me have like spotting around like in mid-cycle, and that was really, really strange when it's supposed to help build your lining. So I'm just gonna not do that at all. Another thing I want to do, and I forget to do this, I think I'm going to try and do it right when I finish this video, is I want to be this cycle, I want to be very focused in praying for the baby. Like, obviously I'm always praying that I get pregnant and that I have a baby, a healthy baby, constantly, but I want to be very focused on it this cycle. So what I want to do is something that we've done at church sometimes, where the pastor said, like, every day this month or this week at this time, we're all going to pray. So what I want to do is set my alarm on my phone for the time that corresponds to the date of my transfer, the estimated date. So the estimated date is August 10th, 8:10. So I think I want to set my phone for 8 to 10 p.m. each day, and I specifically want to pray at that time for a successful cycle and a healthy baby. So that's new. The prayer isn't new, but me being very intentional and focused about it will be kind of new. I'm trying to think what else. I'm going to take some Claritin. I take Claritin here or there, not for fertility purposes, but ever since I got those hives, I feel like my histamines have been kind of high, and even recently my hands and feet were a little bit itchy, even though there's no, there were no hives. And it's probably just the fact that I've been walking outside and changes in the weather and different allergens. And in my Googling, it said that it was safe, during pregnancy, that and like Benadryl. So my plan, just to get everything calm, to be taking my Claritin on like the 24-hour dose on a regular. Keep all these histamines down, because I definitely don't need that interfering with anything. And I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I wanted to include for this cycle? So I also need to schedule in some visualization time, because I would typically do that during acupuncture. So I think I'm going to do visualizations on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday mornings when I first wake up. And I'm picking those days because those are days that I don't have to go into the office. So I don't have to be as fast to like jump out the bed and get ready. But I think each of those days when I first wake up, I'm going to spend a little time just doing visualization, visualizing healthy embryo, implanting, and the whole process, and ending in healthy baby, which is pretty much what I would do once a week during acupuncture. But I think I want to do that leading up and then while I'm in my 2-week wait. So another thing I guess that's different is I'm going to go to this transfer by myself. I know if you guys saw the previous 2 transfers, my cousin went with me, and it's awesome, and I feel really blessed that she's supportive, of me doing this, and she's interested and wants to be involved. She hurt her foot, so she's not really driving right now. And I just want this to be easygoing and stress-free, so I'm not going to add other things to my list, like to go pick her up and bring her with me. Especially for the transfer, when you really don't need a person to be with you. It's not like the egg retrieval where you have to have someone. So I'm going to go by myself, so I'm not sure how video will be, if I'll be able to be in a good angle to shoot video of the transfer. I think I'll be able to figure it out though. So I'm gonna go by myself, and I've been thinking about, but I haven't booked it, but I was thinking that I wanted to treat myself to like a nice hotel stay, because that's one of my favorite things to do, is like stay in nice hotels. And there's a nice hotel right across the road from the transfer, the clinic, the fertility clinic where I'm having a transfer. So I was thinking, you know what, maybe I should check in there and like treat myself to like a couple days at the hotel, just relax, and like room service, and just really take it easy and be like happy and calm and peaceful and joyful and all those things that I like to be, but that'll be really, really good for a new embryo. So that's the plan. I was kind of long-winded in this video, guys, I guess, as usual for those who watch each week. But just to recap, so the plan for frozen embryo transfer number 2 is estrogen twice a day, which I'm already on, 2 cc's of progesterone once a day starting in the morning, 5 days before my transfer, which will give me 12 extra hours per the ERA. I'm taking Claritin to help kill some of my histamines, which have been acting a little crazy this summer. I'm going to do the Brazil nuts and the pineapple core, no palm juice. I'm going to be very focused and I forgot the word that I used, but focus when it comes to my prayer life. And I'm going to be praying each night at 8:10 p.m. for the baby, for the embryo transfer and success, healthy pregnancy, healthy baby. And I'm going to start doing my visualizations in the mornings on the days when I don't go to work. And I think I'm going to go ahead and book the hotel and like chill in the hotel after my frozen embryo transfer. So that's the plan. You know, you guys know my videos are delayed, so by the time you see this, I will have already had the transfer. But feel free to join me in praying at 8:10. God will hear your prayers and apply them accordingly. And it'll feel nice for me to know that you guys are praying for me. And it'll be nice for you to feel like you're part of, hopefully, the miracle that is going to happen with this transfer. So that's the plan, guys. And finally here at time to do the transfer. It's been so many weeks between, you know, going away and ERA test, waiting for Zika results, and now just waiting for the actual date. So almost there. A couple more weeks, or yeah, I guess a couple more weeks because I've added a week on. But anyway, that's the plan. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to try to post a link to the video with the ERA results so that you guys will know what I was talking about in terms of the 12 extra hours. And if you like these videos, definitely subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget, sharing is caring. So share the videos in your favorite social media, and all my social media is included in the comments below the video and at the end of the video, so feel free to reach out. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.